Alan, of course, back in National League action this weekend with a trip to Forest Green. But, I mean, first things first, although you haven't been in National League action in midweek as you have been recently, you had the Frank Patterson Challenge Cup game here against West Auckland on Tuesday night. A few first-team lads involved, a few of the academy lads involved as well. A bit of an interesting game in the end. Obviously, going to the penalties, obviously going down to 10 men as well. But in terms of the experience for the academy lads and getting a few minutes into some of those first-team boys as well, how do you feel things went on that front?
I thought the young lads done extremely well. I thought they were hard done by. I think they deserved to win the game when you look at it. I think they had a clear penalty, which would have probably put them 3-1 up. And then they find themselves down to 10 men, which again I thought was a bit of a dubious decision. But they kept going. They battled really well. They played some good football. And I say the senior lads stuck to the task as well. They've done what was asked of them. It's difficult for the senior lads coming in and playing with the young uns, but we had some really good play from the young lads, 16, 17-year-olds on that pitch there. So really pleased with them. I think they learned a lot. They're learning how to deal with men's football, which is great. And say some of them have come on leaps and bounds in the last few months. So it's really pleasing and great to get some of the senior lads some minutes. Carter come back, unfortunately. I didn't think it was a sending off. Fitzy getting minutes in, Lucas getting minutes in. So Boney, first 90 minutes for a long time, and I thought he was bright as a button, especially in the second half. And young Harry getting shown again why he's probably knocking on the door of the first team squad.
Yeah, and in the sense of the first team looking ahead to Saturday's game, obviously like we were saying, not had a midweek game, which you have had in the last few weeks, so it's maybe limited the amount of time you can get sort of on the training pitch with the boys. So how's this week gone on that front in preparation for Saturday?
It's gone really well. We've done a hell of a lot of detail this week. There's been a lot of changes. Obviously personnel, lads injured again, unfortunately, that are struggling. So we've gone into a lot of detail this week. I think it's been the first week we've been able to do that, which is great. And we're going to keep working on it. And say we're disappointed with last week, without a shadow of a doubt, but we've got to wipe it. It's gone. There's nothing we can do about it. We've just got to make sure we move forward, be positive, and show what we're capable of. And we know it's there. It's just making sure that we get the best out of what we've got on that football pitch.
Yeah, and in terms of the weekend's game, of course, going down to Forest Green, who've been doing quite well this season themselves. Obviously, one of the teams towards the top end of the division at the minute. But in terms of how you are looking at that game, what type of challenges that representing for you? Obviously, looking to come back from what was a frustrating week results-wise for you last week as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. Like this game in Bournemouth, we know they're going to be tough, but we've got to just concentrate on ourselves and do what we want to do and stop worrying about the opposition so much. And again, that's probably a little bit of negativity coming from us as coaching staff. We'll take that, but again, we've got to put our stamp, our mark on the game. As simple as that. We've got some quality players in. We've got to try and get the best out of them, and they've got to believe in themselves a lot more. But it's going to be a tough game. We know that. Good quality side. I've watched them a few times. They've been on obviously TV quite a lot, and so you get a lot of time to be able to watch them, and hopefully we can go out there and put in a real good performance. And again, in this league, everyone can beat everyone, so you just never know.
In terms of the injury fitness situation at the minute, how are things looking on that front ahead of Saturday? Obviously, like we say, without having a midweek game where lads are getting a lot of minutes into their legs and things like that.
Yeah, we took a couple last week. There's going to be a couple of fitness tests tomorrow on lads. Don't really want to say who it is at this moment in time, but we're going to do a few fitness tests on them, see how they are. But again, we can't rush them. We've got a squad. We've got to deal with it. Got to make sure we rotate players, and when people get the chance, they've got to take it. So it's a bit annoying that we seem to get a full squad, then all of a sudden we get a couple of knockbacks, which is disappointing. But we'll see what we've got on Saturday, and no doubt some lads, as I say, the lads, there's going to be places up for grabs. That's a certainty. They've got to make sure that they take the chance when they get it. But it's just disappointing that every time we get a decent enough squad, we always seem to get a little bit of a knockback.